Those imagine the kind line. Even CCTV itself. You don't capture the all. Down Buruba. Even CCTV itself, no fit capture them all.
No, that's why they said the entire
I'm not saying this one the first group. The second group they don't go as in kai.
See, the way they see the album, but all we they do to we they see you they know this. See.
Almost see beaucoup.
I think say the entire Charlie company they see them. See, maybe then they enter. And then enter. We see the wait and see something. One of them they slap their cognac. See, I can see this one with the flogging. You know, see?
Yeah, I see. People die. People for years die. Wait.
But see this one, this one.
People die. Wait.
See.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. You didn't know you go fight.
You be the way you go fight now. See, I ain't run the car. See, man. Be like this one at the Abuga. In the police, they made the entire car. Those one made the car the police.
They go. Yes.
Now from here we run.
Some of them already enter.
This is the evening of Wednesday, the 24th day of September 2025. Oh God. You see, if they explain Nigeria to you and you understand what Nigeria means, that is to say that you are not normal. Because I don't think there is anyone that will understand Nigeria very well. Now, I want to break this down for you. Are you seeing the court? When I mean the court, people you see, this is a CCTV footage of the Nigerian, military monitoring unit. They were able to capture Bokóharam while Bokóharam were coming. Now, this is a coordinated attack. This is the attack that happened where the soldiers and some civilians ran to Cameroon to IDP camp for refuge. Now, you can see as they are turning the camera, you see people in procession coming. They are Bokóharam members. Some of the Bokóharam members are here. Some, also go to another place and, wage war. In case maybe military or air force are coming the other way to help the base, they will still wipe them out. This is a coordinated attack. Now, this is the question I'm asking. And that is also the question Sahara reporters, ask when I read their article that they used to publish this thing. We are going to go through it. And the question they're asking is, why is it that this monitoring unit captured everything? They were unable to alert the army that there is a danger close to you. This is what is going on. This is what is going on. Or is it after the attack that they went there to start playing it? Something is going on. Oh, something is terribly going on in Nigeria. And if anybody comes to you and tell you that Nigeria is sustainable, run. Just run. If anybody comes to you and tell you that Nigeria is sustainable, just run. First of all, the person don't mean well. The person don't mean well for you. This country is not sustainable. Because in a situation where Bokóharam have the number of men, even more than Nigerian military, killing Nigerian military, what is the hope of the common civilian? This is what is going on. Anyway, let me take you to the report of Sahara reporters so that we'll break it down. Stay with me. All right, this is what the article from Sahara reporters read, and this article actually breaks down what transpired. The title reads that exclusive Nigerian army surveillance room capture moment, Bokóharam terrorists invaded Borno base, fails to alert soldiers. Okay, now this is the details of the article. It reads that a video showing Bokóharam members approaching the 152 TF military battalion in Banki town, Bama local government area of Borno State, moment before the base came under attack, has been obtained by Sahara reporters. In the footage from the Nigerian Army surveillance room at the 7th Division Maiduguri, the terrorists in their hundreds were seen walking in a straight line as they approached the base. The newspaper had reported exclusively on Saturday how the government invaded the base on Thursday midnight, dislodging the troops. 150 Battalion is an operational unit of the Nigerian Army located in Banki and participating in the counter-insurgency operation Handekai in the northeastern part of the Nigeria. During the attack, the government reportedly killed a yet to be a certain number of soldiers, burned armor, tanks, military vehicles, and made away on quantifiable ammunition, source said. A soldier on Wednesday wondered why army personnel in the operational room of the 7th Division headquarters watched on CCTV as the terrorists approached the base, but failed to alert the on-ground soldiers. Now, out of the article, you see, this is the question I was trying to ask from the beginning. Why is it that these men from the CCTV room, they failed to alert the military on ground? So that is to say that this is a coordinated attack. Some people knew that these Bokóharam were coming to attack the base. This is simple logic. You saw a danger coming to attack your colleagues on CCTV. You failed to tell them, Omo, you people should just equip yourself for defense. Bokóharam or terrorists are around the corner. But they were there, showing, oh, this one is dying, this one is dying. What sort of rubbish? Now, this is what he said in quote. Said that is the video which captured Bokóharam terrorists on their way to attack Banke. That was the live coverage from the operational room of the 7th Division headquarters, he said. If they can see them clearly like this at night, why didn't they alert the Air Force and artillery? Honestly, they don't want the crisis to end. It is now a business, because why didn't they alert the troops on ground? They sat there comfortably in the CCTV room, watching while we have a lot of casualties. Even the CO ran away with his orderly and driver to Cameroonian border for safety. It is so sad. All my colleagues are lamenting. The attack would have been repelled if those on ground, the soldiers, were alerted. Nigeria has been battling with insurgents in the northeast region for barely 2 decades now. Military has repeatedly claimed that the terrorists had been largely defeated and frequently underplays any losses. The terror group has caused over 100,000 deaths and displaced millions of individuals, mainly in Adamawa, Borno, and Yobe. Nigerian soldiers have repeatedly complained about their weapons and have accused their superiors of exposing them to a better armed Bokóharam. The end of the article. Now let's talk. Now, you see, the Nigerian army, most of them are now complaining. They said that this Bokóharam issue has become a business, that it seems that, the people who are the head of affairs don't want it to end. And I think that is justifiable. Their claim is justifiable. I do not see any reason. If you see, please write it on the comment section. I do not see any reason why, the terrorists, we see what went on. They see people dying. They see them, Bokóharam flogging soldiers. It's not laughable. I'm not laughing. No, this is serious. And they fail to alert the people, and they have casualties. He says whether their commander, carry his driver and ran to Cameroon border. It's not Cameroon border now. I have a report that many soldiers ran to Cameroon for safety. This is not acceptable. We are doing all these things, to take record, to let people understand that this country is not sustainable. Tell me, any country intelligence that will see terrorists coming on surveillance fails to alert the Air Force and so on and so forth. This is just a businessman. People brought these terrorists into this country and they know what they are doing. They know what they are doing. And when you go to Facebook, I see nepotism, tribalism, targeting insecurity. There is a lot of toxic things in Nigeria, and anybody who will be able to return Nigeria to regional government or divide this country like into six, I think the person will be remembered forever. But for now, the struggle continues, and I see that insecurity is the major issue now we have in Nigeria. Everybody is bracing up for self-defense as directed by the DSS, by the military, that they can't defend everybody. And I ask, is Nigeria really a country? I don't think so, because the primary purpose of government is to secure life and property of the people. So if the government agents who are responsible in securing the life and properties of the people are here to tell you that you have to defend yourself, that is to say the country has gone, to self-government, or you can call it autopilot. You care for yourself, security by yourself, life by yourself, water by yourself, gas by yourself, everything by yourself, for yourself. Okay? This is not acceptable, and this is so dangerous. If you talk now, people will not understand what you are saying. If you talk about politicians sponsoring terrorism, they will tell you, what about Niger Delta militant? Didn't they give them money? They will tell you, what about this? What about... See, there is no way this country will have headways. You see, if your brother is in the head of affairs like a president, even though the president is a criminal, or the president is looting, or the president is doing one thing, people will say, oh no, leave him, he's our thief, he's our criminal, he's our brother, we have to support him. How can a country grow like that? No, it's not possible. We are just, doing an experiment, hypothesis that we are not going to arrive a desired result. There is no how we can arrive a desired result with all these things. So let us stop deceiving ourselves that there is something sustainable about Nigeria. Only corruption, nepotism, division, malpractice, terrorism, these are the only things that are sustainable. We are not talking down on a country. We are not saying all these things because of hate. You see, truth is hard to say, but we have to say it. And this is all I have to say. Let me know what you think on the comment section. I am Okocha Happy Marcel, the Conflict Reporter.